So the West All-Stars win the opening tip.
Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL, getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
Now here's MP. Harris with the open look. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
The calling card of Harris? The ability to score it.
For the Nike EYBL All-Stars, future superstar Tyson Ice McCall has the keys to this offense, with Lack and Cologne on the wings, and Robinson and Perchumpsey locking down the paint. And representing the best of the best in the WCBL, the starting five begins with MP at the point. Devontae Mills will be the shooting guard. Carrington will keep their D busy on the wing, while Harris provides some punch at power forward, and the quiet assassin Miles Thunderstone is the anchor in the low post. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor. It's sure going to be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
Now here's Cologne. Kicks it to McCall. Just 5 on the clock. Jumper over MP. Hits the target from 18 feet. You look at the roster of these teams, one thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns that you've never even heard of.
It's one of the great things about basketball. Talent can be found anywhere in the basketball world, and this game is a great reminder of just that.
Now here's McCall. Perchumpsey outside. Pass to Cologne.
Playing with a little bit of aggression. Kind of like that from Cologne.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the EYBL All-Stars.
And the first one drops.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits one and misses one on that trip. Now Stone. And this game has a bit of a different feel than other All-Star games.
Well, every one of these kids wants to show that they're the best. So that means there's going to be a lot of effort being put in on both sides of the floor. Brandon Harris has such a nose for points. He figures out different ways to put the ball in the hoop.
Perchumpsey outside. McCall. No good on the triple. Pass MP. Fires for 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
As we see more of Carrington, expect his playmaking to get better with experience.
Perchumpsey outside. Returns it to McCall. Good work there as it goes.
Defensively, you can't take your eyes off him. He's lethal from several spots on the floor.
Here's MP. And a great assist by Carrington as that one falls.
Plain and simple, they're shooting the ball much better than the opposition right now.
Yeah, their offense just looks smoother, getting whatever shot that they want out there.
And the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall, currently ranked 19th in the nation on the 2K U250, and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCall is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the guy to watch.
And the foul called on MP. Timeout called by EYBL.
Substitution for West All-Stars. Timeout.
And here's the West All-Stars. And being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of its own.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough that this is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world. Everyone from there is a top prospect, and I'm sure that it'll be true for many of the players from the WCBL as well.
Now here's Dermanenko. Aslanoglu outside. The 3 drains the triple.
He threaded the bounce pass in there very well.
Down low. Shoots. And the WCBL again with the bucket.
Yeah, and they'll take that shot anytime they can get it.
And the EYBL All-Stars with possession here. Down by 12. Vlad Germanenko for three. And again, it's the EYBL with the trifecta.
That right there is a good shooter. Can't let him get clean looks.
And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players, this has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes, 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels.
There's Leftos with the three. The three-pointer goes.
Big mistake. Obviously a defensive lapse there, as he is automatic from deep if you leave him wide open.
Yep, that one goes.
Check out the soft touch. That's what you need for that shot.
Outside, it's Johnson. Yep, count it.
The D cannot forget about him like that. He will light you up.
To the inside, MP, and Joey Johnson pulls it down. The EYBL All-Stars trail, pushing it up.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2
Schroeder!
minutes.
Yes, and a nice assist from Vlad Germanenko.
That's a pretty hard play to defend against. He just used his height that time down low.
Pass to Bishop. Banked in off the
2
glass.
points.
Boy, it is fun watching him at the controls.
Just the way he creates for his teammates. Such a willing passer.
Outside, Tombo. And here's Germanenko. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
And that's one the coaches will talk to him about.
They cannot afford those kind of mental lapses.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
West All-Stars.
MP up top, McCall covering. To the middle. Good for the 5th time tonight, and he remains perfect.
16.
Well, we know that Harris is a skilled finisher. He's got plenty of toughness to go along with that.
Now here's McCall, now covered by MP. Over MP. McCall, no good. Great ball movement. They're sharing the rock.
And they're keeping everyone involved and engaged.
From deep, it's MP. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with that bucket. Pass to Cologne. Back to McCall. Robinson sets the screen. McCall driving. Here's Robinson. And the EYBL All-Stars get it back. Will it go? And the foul is called as he misses. He'll go to the line for 2 shots. It's going to be on Devontae Mills.
For Chumsey doing what he does best inside.
And he gets both of them. Harris outside. Dishes to Chu. And here's MP. McCall covering. MP with the bucket.
And he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. So effective at this point.
And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. The West All-Stars lead. They lead by 13 and will return right after this break. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives. That was just sheer muscle on Perchumsey's part. He simply wanted that rebound more than anyone else.
Mills, MP, McCall covering. MP outside. Shot clock at 5. And the shot falls.
Basket by
Playing with his head up, locates his teammate, gets him the rock.
Now McCall. For Chumsey outside. Soft touch off the glass and in.
That's the strategy. Give Perchumsey the ball and get out of the way. This big man knows what he needs to do inside.
Down low. Shoots a fader. And the rebound goes to EYBL. Out of bounds, it'll be WCBL ball.
West All-Stars.
You've seen a lot of silly plays like that out of them today. Way too many. It's not an improv show. Let's go.
Outside, Harris. Pass to Stone. Inside. And that one's good from MP.
MP.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
Outside, Black. Now here's Robinson, defended by Harris. McCall in on the post, guarded by Harris. MP outside. A nice shot from Harris.
We often talk about bigs that you can rely on down in the paint, and Harris is always somebody in our conversation.
Left side, Robinson. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming. Brandon Harris picking this one up. First free throw is good.
EYBL All-Stars. Drew.
He's perfect so far from the line. MP with it. He's got 18. Prachumsky with the steal. Here's Lack. Great key that time from Drexel Carrington. So it's the West now. Return to MP. The basket's good. That coming off an assist from Stone.
Their shooting percentage just keeps improving here in the second half.
Well, they've done a great job sharing the ball. Good teamwork typically does result in high percentage shots.
Now here's Robinson. Not going to go that time. On the wing, it's MP. Expanding his range. And Robinson pulls it down. To the paint. Prachumsky. Beautiful time for the lay-in.
The man just makes plays. That pass is on point.
The WCBL calls timeout.
Joey Jackson.
So it's the West now. 13-point lead. Nails the 16-footer. And as accomplished as Miles Stone is on the court, you wouldn't guess that by meeting him. He's the most laid-back player you'll ever meet.
Yeah, it's funny. He's relentless out there in the post, backing guys down, dunking all over them with authority, and bringing the thunder. And talk to him off the court, and it's like Jekyll and Hyde. He's a very laid-back and chill kid. He needed a good, quick release on that three-pointer because he was giving up a lot of height in that matchup.
You nailed it, Drake, just like in our pregame broadcast for shoot-around. That quick release was key. Any hesitation would have got it blocked. He's able to find a seam in the defense and just lay it right in.
When you look at the production of these two stars between MP and McCall, it's been all MP so far.
For all the hype we've heard about McCall's offensive ability, it's been MP putting on the show. He's come out of nowhere, and he's outshined one of the top recruits in his class.
Now Carrington. From deep, it's MP. Here's Chu. And the layup's good off the glass.
Can't allow him to get the second chance opportunities. You see why.
Now a timeout called by EYBL.
A change needs to happen. They're getting blitzed in the paint.
Maybe time for a sub. Bring in another big. Get some more size.
Substitution for the EYBL All-Stars. Substitution for West All-Stars.
MP with the look. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Part of the reason they can extend this lead, they've shot it so well.
Just keep feeding them. Look to put this away in the fourth.
Dermonenko outside. Returns it to McCall. Dermonenko swings it to McCall. 4 on the clock. Over 2. McCall, no good.
Things have really gone south for him here.
Yeah, he can't buy a bucket. Not easy to shake off the cold streak like this.
2 points.
That one falls. And every time we've seen Carrington, he's found a way to add something to refine his game.
He does so much with his shooting and his defense that anything else he gives you is icing on the cake. But I love the work ethic he's shown to continue improving, and I'm interested in some cake after the game.
To the inside. And that one's good for 2.
Points, Johnny
They keep
Cruz.
finding ways to pad their lead, and it just continues to grow.
All facets of their game are clicking. They look like a well-oiled machine out there.
That shot wide open.
And McCall splashes it from downtown. He's a premier shooter.
Moore outside. Back to MP. The pick from Harris. Outside, Moore. Over Tombo. The shot from Moore, no good. Outside, Tombo. Vlad Dermonenko for three. Sends it home from three-point land.
It's been a parade of threes from them ever since halftime.
Yeah, we know what they were talking about during the break. They've been dialed in from deep.
Drew Robinson, Brian Cologne, Jonathan Lack.
And here is Mills.
Substitution for West All-Stars. 2 minutes.
Harris outside. Carrington. Down low. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two here.
Fourth team foul.
No good on that one. A big substitution coming up here for the WCBL.
MP. 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. Here's Johnson. Dermonenko outside. Tombo. Here's the pick. Lets it go from deep. That one doesn't drop. The West with the ball. Pass to Moore. MP. Here's Benish. Moore on the wing. Chu with the ball. He's against Aslanoglu. MP outside. Back to Chu. Schrader. MP. He's covered by Johnson. And that one's good from MP.
MP.
Now Leftos. Vlad Dermonenko on the wing. Ball's knocked loose. Left side, MP. Trying his luck from deep. They get the board. And good that time.
Resiliency will always pay dividends for offensive rebounders, guys.
Shot clock and game clock separated by 5. Aslanoglu can't hit it. And they can just sit on the ball here.
They've earned the win.
Return to MP. Pass to Schrader. MP. So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really showcasing their talent in the win tonight.
What an upset we just witnessed. Against a very talented group, MP was more than up for the challenge. I can't wait to see what the future holds in store for him. You have to think the MP ceiling is sky high at this point.
Absolutely, Drake. And then for the EYBL All-Stars, a lot of talent, but not quite enough to get it done.
Well, Ice McCall, he did what he...
All right, we're here with MP. MP, big win for you guys as a WCBL All-Star stun. The EYBL Select in a massive upset. Talk about how'd you do it. How are you feeling now that it's over?
I'm just so proud of our guys. Everyone, you know, for most of us, this is our first time playing together, first time playing a game at this level, and everybody came out and handled their business. And
Okay, but the matchup, everyone was turning into really exciting. Well,
Okay. I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off, so I'm going to get right to it. The play next year is Europe. That's your path to the NBA.
Wait, you're not kidding. Europe?
Mm-hmm.
No. The play is college. It's always been college.
Plans change, MP.
No, I did everything. Everything I was supposed to. I'm ranked. I have scholarships. Why are we changing the plan now?
Listen. You did an amazing job these past few months.
Bonjour, it's me, MP, and I'm coming to you live.
And go! Let's move! Let's move!
Left side help. Here we go. Get to him. Down screen. Come through. Step out. Use it. Yep. Turn it down. Use that. Huh? Stay on it. Use that help. Back to the screen. Come on. Get it. Go take the ball. Let's go. Put it back. Right here. That's right. No. Come on. Get the perimeter! Get the board! Way to get it!
Conditioning is not optional, people. Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Move it!
All right, first game coming up later today.
A city with tremendous history and a love for basketball. We are live in Paris. Welcome, everyone, to 2K's coverage of the FBSL. For 2K Sports, I'm Blake Zuniga with Brian Vanapateni and Tim Swartz. We have a fun one for you tonight. It's Paris FC Basket hosting Nanterre Elite. Some great young talent on these teams.
And the name to watch tonight for Nanterre is Benoit Lambert. He's long been regarded as one of the up-and-coming French talents, and he'll look to leave his mark here tonight.
But Paris has their own prospect making his debut. MP comes in from the U.S., and we'll get to see him in action.
And a bit of a strange path for MP to come over to France, but he'll have plenty of chances to show what he can do as Nanterre is a sound basketball team.
A lot of great talent on the floor in this one. But the big name has to be Benoit Lambert, really a guy that could play in the NBA one day. Very well done. Confident and composed as always.
Count that one.
Athletic play from MP inside, getting around the traffic and finding a shot.
Pass to Lambert. Here's Marks. Marshall outside. And here's Lambert.
Zadirko defending. 5 to shoot.
Lambert inside. Zadirko on him.
Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good.
Well, we don't know if Lambert has any intention to head over the pond to play in the United States, but the skill is certainly there.
Well, he's so young, but already has a claim as one of the best shooters in all of Europe. Very easy release, can hit shots with a hand in his face. He's the star on this Nanterre team, and he's got a bright future.
Something that's interesting when you kind of think about it, the fitness level of these players at the professional level is something else. You don't realize how demanding the game is until you're here.
Everything is faster, and you have to push your body to match it. For young guys like MP and these other prospects, that can be a very tough adjustment.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by.
Outside Marks.
To the paint. Second shot opportunity.
Good work defensively by Elich. And that one's good, Dumont.
Well, the captain of this Paris FC group, the methodical Pierre Dumont.
And Dumont is kind of the guy who always keeps his cool on the court. Never gets rattled and does all the little things.
Now here's Marks. Peltier outside.
The rebound by Zadirko.
Harris with the lead. Outside. Zadirko a screen.
To the right side.
Shoots over Peltier.
Zadirko can't hit.
Chauvet with it. Pass to Lambert.
Looking to end the run.
And the jam by Lambert.
Well, at almost 7 feet tall, Lambert can certainly hammer it home, especially when he's given ideal position.
Now here's MP.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
And here we see the debut of MP, a guy who made his way over from Vermont in the United States.
Yeah, I'm real interested to watch MP. He's looking to try and carve out a path to becoming a professional player, either here in Europe or back in the NBA. His agent urged him to come to France and develop his game.
To the inside. Zadirko, good.
Well, at just about 250 pounds, Zadirko can be a wrecking ball in close.
Nanterre trailing.
And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
Chauvet with it. MP's there.
No good with the elbow jumper.
Outside for Illich. Back to MP.
Shot clock at 6. The second chance effort.
And Chauvet picks up the foul. Here's Girard. Monsieur defending.
Out to the right wing. To the middle.
In the basket by Girard.
And it's all knotted up.
And for the young players like NP joining this team, they're trying to find their role in the rotation.
It's not always easy how to fit in here in Europe. It's a really high level of play. And it's especially difficult for those like MP who come from overseas. Big Gabe Zadirko, bringing the noise.
Pass to Lambert. Chauvet.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Lambert can't get it to go.
That would have been a nice alley-oop.
I love the thought. Nearly pulled off the spectacular.
Would have been awesome.
Chauvet with it. Picked up by Ahern.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Well, everybody knows that Lambert can do work outside, but what you might forget is he's got no trouble scoring inside as well. Good look. He'll make that one most of the time.
Peltier outside. Girard. High post Lambert. Peltier outside.
And that misses. That would have put them up.
And the coach of this Paris FC team, Wayne Graves, worked his way through the ranks. He would spend some time as an assistant coach in the NBA before relocating to Europe.
No doubt. Graves is an American coach, and that shows up a bit in the sets he draws up. But at the end of the day, he's proved that he knows his X's and O's.
Unafraid to get into the lane and challenge that defense, Gabriel Chauvet.
MP outside.
Down low.
Monsieur.
That was a defensive lapse. You really can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Well, yeah, it was almost a free run to the rim for him.
You got to wonder, what were they thinking?
I really don't know what they were thinking. But hey, momentum could swing on plays like that, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
And here's Paris. And stolen by Chauvet. Peltier. Screen by Lambert.
And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Well, you gotta like that, huh? That's a nice, clean release on Peltier's jumper.
Here's Dumont from the arc. Good on the triple.
Nice pass. He got that ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket.
Marshall outside. Inside. Here's Lambert. And there it is. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Harris FC basket ahead. They lead by 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Good to have you back with us for this matchup between Nanterre Elite and Harris FC. Basket. The second half just getting underway. One thing we can be sure of is there will be plenty of scouts in the stands for all of these games.
Yeah, the French League is a hotbed for talent, and scouts from all over will be watching. There's a chance several of these players make the jump to a bigger club, or even, dare I say, the NBA.
Now here's MP. Releases to the paint. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 for 9 shooting.
He ran his man right into the screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
Here's Chauvet. Nice D from MP. It's Harris leading. Pass to Ahern. Back to MP. It's rebounded by Marks. The 3. Harris grabs the miss. To the inside. Wow, Elich with the jam. And Bogey Elich might not be the player he once was, but he can still be a factor.
When the burst he used to have is replaced by his leadership on the floor. Much like his twin brother Lazar, who replaced in Madrid, Elich is a guy who has found success throughout the years and knows how to win.
MP, no good.
Nice play on D, got the hand in his face and prevented him from getting the easy look.
Exactly, Tim. He wasn't just alert, but he was aware and reacted quickly to the shot.
And that takes smarts and a lot of experience.
And it's Harris with the ball. Here's Ahern. Peltier with the steal. Fast break, here comes Nanterre. Up the floor. Good from Lambert.
Great job taking advantage of the steal and getting the easy points in transition.
Just how you draw it up. Great defensive work and aggressive play in the open court.
And defense leading to offense.
Now here's MP. He's got 10. Zadirko up top. Shoots over Marshall. Zadirko can't hit. Nanterre leading. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Marchand. Harris grabs the miss. Down low. Here's Elich. That's good, and it's MP with the dime.
Using his size around the rim. Elich cashing in for 2, playing big for Paris.
Peltier outside. Pass to Chauvet. Gets it to go from downtown.
Yeah, that kind of D, it's just not going to cut it, guys. They've got to get a hand in his face.
And it's Paris with the ball. They trail by 3. Chong gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Just a huge scoring night for MP. Every time he has a game like this, MP gets that much closer to his dream of making it to the NBA.
Now here's Chauvet. 5 points in the game. Screen by Lambert. Peltier outside.
Nothing fancy about that play. Just a good and hard-nosed basketball to haul in the rebound.
Nice shot by Elich. Now Marchand. Pass to Lambert. Marks. He's covered by Ahern. Lambert.
That one is good again. He is 6 for 8 from the floor with that make.
And without a doubt, the star of this Nanterre Elite team is Benoit Lambert. He can shoot the lights out, fellas.
And we talked about Lambert's shooting, but he has a polish to his game that you rarely see from players this young. It's a big reason why scouts are so excited to see him develop.
Now here's Marks.
He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
The shot by Lambert, no good.
To the middle.
And MP gets it to go.
Oh, Maestro. He is so good at making those lead passes.
From deep three-point range. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far.
Paris FC basket ahead. They're and we welcome you back to Paris. The two teams are all set as we get this.
Both teams making some changes here.
Screen by Elich.
To the paint. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed assist. It's all knotted up.
Crafty decision by MP, using the pick and roll to create for another teammate.
Well, we heard scouts were here to see what Lambert could do, but MP is certainly making a case for himself.
Most people thought Lambert would be running away with this game, but MP is letting those NBA scouts know Lambert is not the only player they should be paying attention to.
Inside.
A rebound by Chauvet. Nanterre with the ball. Pass to Marks. Now here's Lambert. Marchand, guarded by Dumont.
6 on the shot clock.
Now Lambert.
The rebound by Zadirko. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Here's Elich. Nails the baby hook.
Well, Elich has been in these kind of situations before. He knows how to get it done when his team needs him the most.
Peltier outside. Pass to Marks. Lambert.
And he makes good on the layup.
Just so poised out there. Lambert doesn't really care about the situation. He's always ready to deliver.
Back to MP. The shot is good on the assist by Elich.
What an assertive play by MP. He knows they need points, so he works overtime to find them.
Lambert with it. Zadirko on him. Screen by Lambert.
The rebound by Zadirko.
Harris trailing. And here's MP from the arc. It's rebounded by Marks. Right side Chauvet.
Off target with the 3.
And here's Ahern behind the arc.
He's off on that one.
You can't get into much better position for the three-pointer. Just didn't get it to fall.
Lambert, defended by Elich. Pass to Peltier.
That's a big bucket right there. Peltier knew his team needed one, and he stepped up.
Zadirko outside. Back to MP.
Buries it! And that shot brings them within just 1.
Goodness! And they call MP's number, and he comes down with the biggest play of the night.
Here's Chauvet.
It's good!
That's an important basket by Chauvet. It's exactly why he's got the belief and the trust of his ball club.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Sean.
Rebound by Nanterre.
And they commit the intentional foul, and we'll see another one of those so that they can get into the penalty.
And that's just what they have to do in order to get that ball back.
Yeah, to me, that's a good foul. Clock management, crucial at this time of the game.
No way that should have taken that long. You don't have that much time to waste. You need to foul immediately.
And there's a foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
Them a 4-point cushion. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Money!
Well done to finish that one off.
Time called here, Nanterra lead.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
And Harris says he basket, call time.
With this much time left, they should be able to draw up a play and get themselves a decent look from three-point range. Still, the D, they're waiting for it. And a contested three, it's never an easy shot.
Wing shot on the way. Count it! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Just really good awareness right there on the assist.
And as the final.
Thanks for joining us.
No problem. Happy to be here.
How are you adjusting to the level of competition in France?
They play hard here in France, and everyone's a pro, so the...
Okay, so despite the adjustment, you managed to outplay Benoit Lambert. Was that a focus for you tonight?
Nah, not a focus per se, but I know who...
Pete, I want to put a little something in your ear, okay?